guys, it's Jackie, and for today's tutorial I've taken inspiration from Emma Stone at the 2014 Met Gala. Her hair was very voluminous and in a messy side braid, and then her makeup was very soft and pink and copper, and I thought it was a very cool, effortlessly pretty look for the event. So I hope you guys enjoy this look like I do. You don't have to go like full glam with big eyelashes and full contouring to get a very put together look, so let's get started with the makeup. As always, gotta start with a primer. My skin is more prone to breakouts at the moment, so I'm using a primer with a light acne treatment. This is Anti-Blemish Matte Primer by Jouer. Next, go in with a sheer foundation like Stila Aqua Glow and stipple on a damp beauty blender. I love this foundation. I think I'm just gonna stick with this one. I have used it in the past like 5 tutorials, and it really gives a nice skin-like appearance, and this one just fits my skin tone really well. For concealer, I have a drugstore option. This is the Revlon ColorStay concealer. I'm applying it underneath my eyes because they're a little bit bluish under there. And then I also like to apply around my nose because it gets red, on my chin to brighten it up, and also along my jawline. You can do this to brighten it up, but honestly my skin's just uneven on my jawline for some reason, so I just use it as a little bit of extra coverage, and I'm just blending in with a beauty blender. Again, I'm using the Tarte Tipsy Cheek Stain up my cheekbones, and I'm blending away for a corally pinky glow. To set, I'm using Too Faced Primed and Poreless powder. I'm going really lightly over the skin, and Emma didn't look like she was wearing bronzer, so instead I'm using this Milani Illuminating face powder. As I normally would with bronzer, this adds a little bit of a glow and has a subtle peachy warm tone that complements the blush. If you want a little more color, you can add a bit of powder. I am using this peachy one by COVERGIRL. And then this next step is really optional, but I like to contour my nose, so I'm applying underneath the tip a little bit to shorten it, and then I'm applying it between my eyebrows going into my nose so it slims it down a little bit. And I like the look of this. Again, you don't have to do this. I modeled mine a tiny bit after Emma Stone so it would look a little bit more accurate to her picture, but obviously do whatever works for you. And now moving on to brows. For brows, Emma's are soft and natural but still have a structured shape, and in my last tutorials I keep using the COVERGIRL Brow and Eye Makers in Soft Brown to help define the brows without deepening them up too much. And then I went in with a little bit of a powder in a warmer shade because my hair is very warm here and my brows are more ashy. And now for eyes, I'm doing something a little different because I'm using cream shadows to start with. I'm using COVERGIRL's Shine Shadow in this bronze shade. Take a tiny amount on your finger and sweep this above the crease from the space between your crease to the brow bone. Again, blend out with your finger, keeping the outer corner in a round shape. On the lid, I'm using another cream shadow. I started with a Makeup Forever Aqua shadow, and then I realized I had a very similar shade in the color tattoos, so that's what I'm showing here. It's just a less expensive option, and I went all over the lid. This gives a cool texture and it's different than regular shadows. In her pics with flash photography, the creams gave a really nice sheen to the eye. And now let's add some more dimension. First, I'm taking Nylon from MAC and I'm sweeping from the center of the eye up to the brow bone for a light pop. Also add a touch in the inner corner. A trick I like to do is add a bit of Fix Plus to the brush so it doesn't look powdery but sticks more like a cream shadow again. In the inner corner, fading from Nylon, add a light pink and blend it onto the lid as well. Also, trace this shade under the lash line. Finally, take MAC's Coppering and add to the outer corner and down on the lid again. I'm packing this on a little bit so I have a bolder copper shade. With some brown liner, dot underneath the lash line and as well a little bit on the upper lash line to help define the eye. Curl your lashes and apply mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Push-Up Mascara here and just coating my upper and lower lashes. I'm keeping it more on the natural side. I'm not going too heavy with mascara, but you can totally pop on a pair of fake lashes if you want to and make it a bit more glam. And I just went back and looked at my inspiration photo, and my eyes are very round in comparison to Emma's, so I decided to go in with a bronze shadow and just smoke it out a little bit more on the upper lash line and under, and also add a brown liner on my waterline so that my eyes didn't look as round and just a little bit more almond shaped. So there is the finished eye look. I'm starting out with a lipstick, and I'm just gently applying this along the corners of my lips like a lip liner, but it's more subtle and blendable, and this is Hot Gossip from MAC. It's very nice. It's a medium pink with a bit of purple to it, and in the center of the lip it looked like a lighter tone. Maybe the lipstick had just worn off on her, but I decided to go in with this Balm, and this is from COVERGIRL. It has a soft shine, and then in another photo it looked like she had a glossy look, so I added a peachy gloss, which is my favorite thing to finish off a look with, and here's the completed look.
We'll have to trust me on this. You and I together, please stay with me forever and blame me if you need to, 'cause they will never know what we have, 'cause they...
Now for this hair, it's just a volumized side braid with some detailing at the back. So I'm starting with some textured tea spray, and I'm creating a poof by teasing, and I'm twisting and pinning it in place and then fixing up the poof, and I added some air spray to keep it in place. Next, I'm going to curl away from my face just the front pieces to give them some texture, and what I like to do then is move all the hair to the side, and to give my hair some texture and some pattern at the back, I'm going to be twisting it. So I'm taking a small piece and I'm twisting it and pinning it, twisting again with another small piece, pinning upwards and near the other bobby pins for the X. And then on the other side, I'm taking a small curl and I'm going to pin it over top of the X there so you don't see anything and it looks more put together. Incorporate that falling curl into the twists, and then do one more twist so you have all the hair over your shoulder. Just loosely twist it and pin, making sure to hide the bobby pin, and I've loosened up the pattern so you can see it a little bit better. Once the hair is all over the one side, we're going to do a braid. I'm starting with doing a French braid just a couple times to get the braid sitting a little bit higher, and once all of the hair is incorporated in the braid, just braid normally and tie it off, and then pancake the braid out so that it's fluffier and sits more nice on the shoulder. And once I've done that, I'm just pinning that one section that's kind of falling so it all goes together, and then I'm going to style this front section a little bit more. So I'm curling again, I'm spraying it out and teasing it a bit and bringing it into the rest of the style. Emma's hair was a little bit more relaxed, so later I did brush out that curl and made it a little less fancy, but it's up to you, and I really hope you guys like this complete look. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up for more celeb inspired looks. If you have any requests, you can let me know in the comments down below. And by the way, I just did Holland and then Emma Stone, so I thought it was funny. I just decided to do two redheads because I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, and I'm going to take a little bit of the red out of it, I think. It just appears super duper red on camera, super duper, and it doesn't look like that in person, so I'm going to try to tone it down a little, but while it was still appearing very red, I thought I would do some of my favorite redheads. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you're not following me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, make sure you are. I will have all the links down below so you can stay updated and see what looks I'm going to upload. And anyways, I will see you guys in my next video.
Baby, I'm a house on fire, and I wanna keep burning. Scream loud. Say I look like me dad. Serious? Just what I do is a very big, it's a room for two. I'd never leave you alone. I've been watching over you like older brothers do.
Makes me cry.